Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Zhao Lusi's most disappointing role so far. In the highly competitive Chinese entertainment industry, Zhao Lusi has long been regarded as one of the most recognizable young actresses of her generation. With a string of popular romantic and historical dramas, she built a strong fan base and a clear personal brand, especially through lively, sweet, and emotionally expressive characters. However, not every project has reinforced this reputation. Among her many works, the modern drama Gen Z, in which she played Sun Tao Tao, is widely considered the most unsuccessful and controversial role of her career to date. When Gen Z was first announced, expectations were surprisingly high. The drama was marketed as a realistic, inspirational story centered on traditional Chinese medicine, aiming to combine youth growth with cultural inheritance. For Zhao Lusi, this role represented a clear attempt to break away from her comfort zone in costume dramas and prove her ability in a more grounded, socially themed project. Unfortunately, the final result fell far short of expectations, disappointing audiences almost from the very beginning. In the series, Zhao Lusi portrayed Sun Tao Tao, a young orphan with a rebellious personality who dreams of becoming a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine. On paper, the character had emotional depth and growth potential. However, many viewers felt that Zhao Lusi's performance failed to bring this complexity to life. Her acting was frequently criticized as overly exaggerated and emotionally one-dimensional. Facial expressions and body language often appeared repetitive, making it difficult for audiences to sense real emotional progression, especially in scenes meant to convey inner struggle or personal transformation. One of the most common complaints was that Zhao Lusi's performance relied too heavily on familiar habits from her past roles. Instead of adapting her acting style to suit a realistic modern drama, she seemed trapped in the same exaggerated expressions that worked in lighter idol dramas but felt out of place here. As a result, emotional scenes lacked authenticity, and moments that should have been touching or inspiring came across as forced. Some viewers even described her performance as soulless, arguing that she failed to convey the emotional weight required by the story. Beyond acting issues, Gen Z itself faced widespread criticism for its flawed script and questionable logic. Several plot points were widely mocked online, particularly scenes in which the female lead behaved in ways that contradicted common sense or professional norms. These illogical details not only weakened the credibility of the story but also amplified dissatisfaction with Zhao Lusi's character. Instead of sympathizing with Sun Tao Tao, many viewers found her actions irritating or unrealistic, further damaging audience engagement. The poor reception was also clearly reflected in the ratings. During its initial broadcast, Gen Z recorded extremely low viewership numbers, hovering around 0.2 to 0.3% and even dropping to near zero ratings on some local television channels. Such figures signaled a serious lack of interest from the general television audience. Even after the drama concluded, it continued to be labeled as one of the most disappointing productions of the year, especially given its well-known cast and ambitious theme. The backlash surrounding Sun Tao Tao also reignited broader debates about Zhao Lusi's acting career. Some critics began questioning her long-standing popularity and labeling her as the queen of bad dramas, pointing out recurring issues such as repetitive performances, limited emotional range, and shallow character portrayals. While a small number of fans defended her, arguing that the character itself was poorly written and inherently unlikable, this explanation failed to convince most viewers. Ultimately, Gen Z stands as a clear setback in Zhao Lusi's career. From weak ratings to harsh public criticism, the drama exposed both script-level problems and limitations in her acting approach. While one failed role does not define an entire career, Sun Tao Tao has undeniably become Zhao Lusi's most controversial and least successful performance so far, a reminder that popularity alone cannot compensate for mismatched roles and inadequate character development.